Misunderstanding?
What do you mean?
About the incident.
Well, yeah, I just think what they did was wrong, and I'm not going to drop it.
What was the original disorder about? I mean, the original. Yeah, do you have any idea what you did to start it all?
I didn't do anything. My wife and I was playing a slot machine, and we were taking turns. And I'm actually the one that hit the button and hit a jackpot, right? And they were taking a while to come and get us to pay us whatever. My wife had one of them cards in the machine, and I told her, I said, I'm going to go out here and just play a different machine because we had to drive 7 hours for our next show. And,
yeah, this was just a stop between gigs, right?
Yeah. And so they came in and they wrote the jackpot up off of her card, and then they came and told her, said, well, the cameraman said that the man's the one that hit the jackpot. And she said, well, I would have told you that if you asked me. And they said, well, we have to pay him. And she says, well, he's hard of hearing. So, you know, if you're going to talk to him, walk around so he can see you. And the lady walked up behind me and screamed at me and said, you're the one. And I went, I'm the one what? She said, you're the one that hit the jackpot. And I went, okay. So I handed her my driver's license, which is a Tennessee driver's license. She says, I need a picture ID. I said, I don't have a picture ID. I have a driver's license. That's what I have right there. And so she says, well, I got to go get another piece of paper. And I go, why is that, man? She says, you don't have a Social Security number. And I stood up and went like this. I said, my Social Security number's on my driver's license. And this probably 24-year-old security guard came up and said, sit down, boy. I said, boy, do I look like a boy to you, man? I said, how big are men where you come from, mister? You know? And then I sat down and I started playing the slot machine. And I got mad about a minute, so I cashed out and I said, I'm going to just go get my wife and get out here. They can keep their money, you know? This guy had a gray uniform on, and I start walking away. There's two guys with a brown uniform on coming for me. One of them goes like that, and I didn't think anything about it. I mean, I'm a celebrity. I have people going like that to me all the time, you know?
Yeah.
And as soon as I walked by them, they jumped me from behind, knocked me down, beat me up, handcuffed me behind, took me by my hair and drugged me through the casino, chained me up in a bench downstairs and detained me for, you know, till I had to cancel 3 shows. And they knocked my back out of place. I got to walk with a cane. I got to sit down when I perform, and I just think it's wrong.
So it all starts with them thinking you're.
They just thought I was some long-haired hippie.
Giving them attitude about something or another. Yeah.
They just thought I was a long-haired hippie they could beat up and take advantage of.
Yeah.
Then they found out they wasn't. And like we've got a videotape of the whole thing, and we've also got where you can hear on the videotape the 2 police officers saying to each other when they took my hearing aids and put them on the table, and they thought I couldn't hear them at all, but I can hear a little bit, you know. And they said, we're going to have to get our stories together. I'm going to say I told him to stop, and he didn't stop. And you can hear it right on the video. You can hear it right on the thing, you know. So, I don't know.
So you didn't have the cane before all this?
No, never.